Okay, I accidentally hit stop record. I believe I was right here. Compounded monthly, so n is 12 to the power of n times t, 12 times 10. And this one gives us $4,048.06. And when we do it for 100 years, I guess you could do that for like your great grandkids or something. 0.03 over 12 to the power of 12 times 100. And this one is much greater, $60,000 or $60,031.45. Again, please check that you can do these on the calculator. There's one last problem with a new formula. So there's something called continuous compounding. And so if instead of compounding monthly, daily, weekly, or whatever, it's continuously compounded. So that has a different formula. I call it the PERT formula. A equals P times e to the power of RT. E is what's called the natural base. It is 2.7182818 blah blah blah. It goes on forever and ever. And it comes from this expression up here. Like we have pi 3.14 and it just goes on forever. This is just a different number and they just called it E. So, we need to talk about E in the calculator first of all. So if you're using the calculator on your phone, tilt your calculator to the side and you get those choices, more scientific choices. So look for one of the buttons says e to the x. So how it works is, say I wanted to evaluate e to the power of 2. It's a little backwards. First I press 2 and then I press the e to the x button and out will pop my answer. It should say 7.389 ... So make sure you can get that. In the Casios, it's how does it work in the Casios? You press, oh, I remember. You press e to the x, or it'll e to the y, e to the n, it says e to the something. You press e to the x, and then you press the 2, and then you press equal. Now, when this comes up on your screen, it won't show, at least the older Casios, won't show the 2 as an exponent. It'll just show it like this. So this is what your screen looks like, which is weird. But that's how you type it. E to the x 2 equal sign. Okay, so now let's come over here and do some of these problems. Again, you want to make sure you can use your calculator properly so that you're getting the right answer. Regina invests $12,600 in an account that earns 3.2% annual interest compounded continuously. So when they say compounded continuously, that's when I know I use the PERT formula, P times e to the power of RT. What is the value of the account after 12 years? So let's plug all of our numbers in here. Our principal, the amount we're starting with, 12,600, times e to the power of r is 0.032, times t, time in years, for this problem 12. So now I just have to find that value with my calculator. So on my phone calculator, what I'm going to do is multiply my powers first and figure out what that number is. 0.032 times 12 equals, and it says 0.834. So now I press the e to the x. So now it took that value to the as the power on e. And so now I type times 12,600. I'll say that all again. But the answer is 18,000, ooh, that was a bad comma, $18,498.63, rounding to the nearest penny. So in my calculator for this one, I would type 0.032 times 12 equals, press the e to the x button, and then times 12,600. 18,498 and 63 cents. Oh, and this problem just said round, I'm going to erase my square there because it said round to the nearest dollar. So rounding to the nearest dollar, $18,499. Okay, please give this one a try. Pause the video, work these out, make sure you can do the work with your calculator, and then come back to check